guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to go and take a look at LR Bardock under the 200% leader skill. LR Bardock is unfortunately pretty much the only major unit that is getting the 200% from Raditz's leader skill, right? So Raditz is giving Pure Saiyan and Saiyan Saga units the 170, and then the extra 30% for the 200% is for Space Traveling Warrior category characters. All the Saiyan Saga Saiyans, villain Saiyans, of course, Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz already had a 200% leader skill with Ginyu. So the only real new character that's getting this is a character that's not a Terrifying Conqueror, Bardock. LR Bardock is basically the only sort of like premium, like big time unit with the 200% leader skill. Another facet of Raditz being kind of a mid-release and not making a lot of sense. Right now, people are enjoying the 200% leader skills, and they want to use new characters, not just, you know, in less than a month, we got two 200% that are very similar. Now, LR Bardock is a pretty good unit. We'll take a look at how nasty we can make him look. Definitely on this, all the pieces Bardock needs to look good are on Raditz's team. So, you know, it's like there's some characters who have a 200% leader skill, like LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who doesn't, I feel, have all the pieces needed to make him perform at his best. I think Vegeta probably performs better on the GT Hero team, even with the lower percentage from leader skills, than he does on his own 200%, right? But I think Bardock is going to be nasty. So, funny enough, we got basically his ideal turn. We're looking good right away. Remember that Bardock, right? Stacks attack at the start of each turn, right? He gets 20% attack at the start of each turn, up to 59%. So on his third turn, he'll be able to get his max power there. But he gets a 100% attack buff and 12 ki and a guaranteed crit his first attack against a Frieza enemy. So this is going to be a vicious turn for LR Bardock. I mean, he has all 7 links, full support. This is actually Bardock's best turn, and we're gonna open the video out with it. So let's see what LR Bardock gets to. I mean, he's gonna be at what, like 12 million or something like that. Let's see. So his defense was 270k. He gets 30% defense from his 18 ki super attack. So I mean, he's gonna be rocking 350k defense or something like that. Dude, Bardock actually not looking too bad. What is his attack stat gonna be? This is a guaranteed crit, by the way. 14. Okay. Wow, Bardock. It's a lot of damage. That's his turn 1. He started out the fight in slot 7. That was his turn 1, 14 million. I mean, we got the ideal turn right there. Version Z Goku, of course, is a really good unit. I'm not going to say the same about the LR Team Bardock, but Version Z, of course, really good. All right, I got him in slot 7, so... actually... I think I could... Are we going to finish Frieza off right here? I do not know the answer to that. I feel like we might not finish Frieza off. Tora and Raditz, I don't think, are really going to be doing enough damage to potentially finish Frieza off. So we could get one more attack out of Bardock, which would be good to see. Because, you know, remember that Bardock gets 12 ki, 100% attack, and the guaranteed crit only the first turn against a Frieza enemy, right? So we're not going to see him, you know, get that increased stats and stuff like that next turn. There's a bunch of different situations I want to look at, right? Because Bardock against one enemy too. What does he get against one enemy? It's just plus 6 ki. But then against 2 or more enemies, he gets 4 ki and 70% defense. Okay, Raditz got the additional super attack right there, so that's GG for Frieza. Okay, let's go into another event. I want to get a nice long look at Bardock. I mean, so far so good. A 14 million attack stat with 350k defense. Bardock looking pretty powerful. Bardock is going to work well on this team, right? Like, not bad, Bardock, so far. All right, guys, we're 2 for 2 for LR Bardock being in slot 7, which is a pain because he does need to build up a little bit. But, I mean, this is still going to be a really good turn from him. Is this all? Yeah, it's all 7 again. Okay. All right, so here's Bardock. All 7 links. We are getting support from Great Ape Tora. You know, Great Ape Tora is not exactly what I consider a runnable unit, but... Okay, so right here, LR Team Bardock, we're at the LR Bardock's at 187k defense. That sucks. Even with the 30%, I mean, he's going to be at no higher than 250. We're getting no defensive support right here. Yeah, no defensive support. Tor only gives attack. Let me see what Bardock's link set. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage is good. Team Bardock, Saiyan Pride, Prepared for Battle, Shattering Limit, and Legendary Power. Okay. That first turn was incredible because his defense was so high too. That was from, you know, version Z Goku and LR Team Bardock giving the extra support. So, I mean, we were getting, what, 90% attack and defensive support on that last turn for Bardock? His defense is a bit low here. You should hit hard still. Yeah, 8.8. That's definitely good, right? Like, you know, all 7 links activated. I feel like that's a good attack stat for this Bardock, though. Like, if you're coming out turn 1 with an 8 million attack stat, it's pretty good. And Bardock, I don't know that Bardock necessarily has to go through a million hoops to get that. I mean, several of these links are very common and very good. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Legendary Power, Prepare for Battle, Shattering Limit. It's only really Team Bardock and Saiyan Pride that are kind of like uncommon-ish links, right? So far so good. He's so far so good, man. He's looking pretty good here. I think we're probably gonna finish off God Trunks right here. So, I'm just gonna keep running the same team for now. We've got a lot of the pieces needed. Yeah, great damage, Raditz. But we got a lot of the pieces needed for LR Bardock to look exceptional here. We will go into the red zone as well later on and see what Bardock is going to look like faring in there. The only thing is, on this turn, his defense is a bit low. I'm not going to be too thrilled about fighting red zone bosses with like 250k defense after super. That's not good, but we'll see how things are going to go. Raditz is going to finish his Trunks off right here. So, all right, let's go to the next one. All right, guys, now we get the coveted Bardock with the double leader. So we have both Raditzes on rotation right here. The one thing we can definitely look at, and I do want to see this, though, is what Bardock's damage will look like on turn 1 here. Although, let's say that's AGL to physical. Wait, here, I could do this. Let me... Again, I want to see what Bardock is putting out turn 1, right? So this is going to show us how much damage we can get from our Bardock turn 1. So this is no support. What links do we have active right here? Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, and Prepare for Battle. He's at 222k defense. The reason his defense is a lot higher than we saw last turn is because he, again, gets that 70% defense against multiple enemies. This is a bit better because remember, on his 18 keys getting 30% defense, Bardock does get 50% attack and defense on his 12 key. So the thing is, Bardock should be fairly tanky if he additionals. That's why I gave him 21 additional before. If he gets an additional super, that's going to do a lot for him defensively, right? So that's pretty good. Let's see what we get from Bardock. If he doubles supered, I think Bardock would be closing in potentially on... Dude, are you kidding me? He had to additional there? That's so annoying. Okay. Alright, man. Sure. This is becoming a very annoying video. Like, very fast. This one is getting on my nerves. Alrighty, additional, then he did this, and then he did this, and then he did this, and blah, 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 blah. Alright, on this next turn... we're going to have Bardock with at least 2 of his attack buffs built up. Alright, we will see what Bardock's going to look like as. But dude, this video is driving me insane already. Like, sometimes this game, man, it's like, alright, slot 7. Alright, double Raditz. Oh, Raditz is additionaling every single turn now. Thank you, Raditz, man. Oh! Alright. See what damage Bardock gets on this next turn, man. I'm being driven insane. And this is like the only 200% leader skill video Raditz is gonna give me too, and he's doing his best to sabotage it at the same time. All right, we got a nasty turn here again, right? Everything except for those 2 uncommon links I talked about: Team Bardock and Saiyan Pride. It should be a fairly good turn from Bardock. Remember, this is his 2nd turn. So we have 40% built up from the maximum 59% he can build up right here. Under 200k defense right here. Remember that, again, supering, he's getting 30%. Hopefully we can see him 12k and then he gets the additional 50%. That could be fairly good as well. Alright, so let's see what damage number Bardock gets to right here. And Bardock puts up 7.83. That's with support from version Z Goku with 2 of his turns built up. Okay. I'm liking the stats we're seeing from this Bardock. In terms of damage, I think his damage is very good. I do wish he had a little bit more defense, but like if this Bardock is like, I don't know, the 5th or 6th unit on the team, he'll be performing pretty well. The only thing is that you're not going to be able to get the extra buff from him, right, in like the red zone. Unfortunately, Resurrection F is not one of the red zone stages, or else this Bardock could potentially be very good in there, right? I don't know, because he only gets the buff once against Frieza. Because a Resurrection F stage, you might start out against some of his minions, but then you probably fight Final Form Frieza, then Golden Frieza, and then potentially even another, like, Final Form Frieza stage, so, okay. Alright, let me go into, let's just keep going into events. I'm getting unlucky getting rotations in for Bardock, but, let's keep going here. Alright, guys, let's just get a couple of, attack stats more, and then we'll probably just jump into the red zone. We'll just get, you know, I want to get these 3 turns with Bardock, you know, once we get his passive fully built up and sort of see what he's able to do. I don't know what red zone stage we're going to go into. Maybe, I might go against Bojack. Typically, I do only the same couple of stages. You know, usually it's one of the last 6. So one of the final 3 stages on each side. I feel like, because those are the really tough ones, right? Like, we're actually going to be able to see how well characters perform, you know, when you're able to go against, like, Janemba or Bojack or the Shadow Dragons. Super 17 is definitely tough as well. We could go against Super 17. The only thing is bringing Raditz against Super 17. Super 17 is just he's SDR. That would be really bad for double Raditz and Bardock, who's physical. And I probably do want to run version Z Goku. Maybe we'll do Bojack. I think we might go against Bojack and see how things are able to fare against our boy Bojack, right? So let's get this next turn with Bardock. We'll get one more after that once he has, you know, completed his full attack passive buildup. And then we'll see how well Bardock can perform, you know, in one of these tough red zone stages. The one good thing is that, you know, the Bojack fight does start out with, you know, Bojack's minions. So we'll be able to get that defense right at the start. Potentially could help out, right? Okay, we have a ridiculous rotation right here. Let's get the 18-key super attack with LR Team Bardock. That will give a little bit of an extra attack buff. I'm going to heal up a little bit just in case. That LR Team Bardock could get smacked up right here. Okay, so this is going to be a big boy attack stat from Bardock right here. He does still, next turn, he'll be fully built up, but this is still going to be a really nice turn for him. So, all right, 3.29 right there by the LR Team Bardock. This unit, I bet you they'll get an EZA when we get a Dokkan Fest Bardock. I think they're going to copy the formula for the Guinea Force. 12 million, huh? Okay. That's against, not even against a Frieza. Bardock, with a lot of these links active and a lot of, like, he does a lot of damage. Bardock does. Like, by today's standards, like, this guy is, like, you know, damn near, what is he, 7 months old at this point? And, I mean, his damage is impressive, dude. I can get Raditz's active skill. Let me play Raditz's active skill. Dude, this is going to be not super... Let's just go ahead and pop this. Sure.
その程度か。今度は俺の番かな。では技の見本を見せてやろう。
Alright guys, let's go ahead and check out this attack stat right here. This will be pretty big. This is, I mean, pretty much as good as it'll get for Bardock, right? Like, you know, being fully built up, not going against a Frieza enemy. Let's see what type of damage we get from LR Bardock right here. And then after this, we'll skip right over into a fight against Bojack. Okay, so here's our boy Goku. Not bad. I think Bardock is probably even going to break the 14 million we saw against the Frieza at the start, huh? because this is Bardock fully built up, but we're going to have a little bit more support from the Xeno Goku compared to version Z Goku. Let's see. 12.6 is what we get up to. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, Bardock looking pretty good, man. Okay, so let's go ahead and go against Bojack now. All right, let's go ahead and go into the red zone. Let's see how we do in here. I think Bardock can work well, you know, sort of like on like a Saiyan team like this. Okay. Oh, I'll never escape the agony, the suffering of slot 7. We got God Goku in slot 1 too. Remember that God Goku's gonna pick up and get ridiculously powerful as soon as we get to Bojack, but we gotta go through his minions first. I honestly might just skip ahead until turn 3 when Bardock shows back up. Frustrating, man, frustrating. Every run this video feels like Bardock's been on slot 7. Alright. I probably will keep Xeno Goku on rotation with Bardock. I feel like Bardock really could use the extra defensive support. So yeah, we'll probably do this. Broly could work well with Bardock also. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, prepare for battle, right? Like, both of them could work well. Alright, let me skip ahead. Of course, right? Alright, here we go. So we can go for either prepare for battle or shattering the limit. Or, no, Saiyan Warrior Race. Yeah, let's do it with Xeno Goku. I think it'll probably work better if we're rocking Xeno Goku along with Bardock. I think Goku might have been debuffed last turn. This is kind of unfortunate. Dude, Bojack's minions are kind of... I already had to use an item, too. Let's hope that Goku does not just destroy me. I guess that's all I could do here. Let's go for Beto. I think we should be able to kill Beto here. We should be able to do enough damage between all of these characters. 267k by Bardock. Pretty good in the red zone, because after he supers, he's getting the... Okay, ow. Oh, I think that was a 3 dodge. Again, 3 dodge is not just for dodging super attacks. There's times where it could come in very handy. Type disadvantage from that Goku is doing a lot of damage. That saved us 90k damage, right? Like, that's definitely helpful. I will take that in a heartbeat. That's why, again, 3 dodge. I feel like 3 dodge is like a must, especially with like how difficult some of these events have gotten. All right, so Bardock right here is over 400k defense, by the way, for sure. Because that first super attack is giving him 30%. Second super attack is giving him 50%. So he was chilling over 400k defense right there. The hardest, like, hitting boss in the game, Omega Shenron, is Int. So Bardock, you know, would have easily been taking double-digit damage from Omega on that turn. But of course, yeah, again, you know, Omega is Int. All right, this is cool. Broly's gotten a lot of super attacks by this point, and type advantage. Just 50k or less. Yeah, 27. Sorry, Zengia. Not going to really do too much there. All right, now we're set up over here, right? We got God Goku and the LR Gods together. We will... You know, it didn't really work out the craziest here, unfortunately. Like the Rainbow Orb changing definitely could have done us a little bit better. It will allow Raditz to be able to get his super attack, though. I'll be curious to see what Raditz's attack stat is on this turn. All right, 7.17. Sure, we'll go ahead and take that from the LR Gods. That's fine. Let's see. I don't think they're going to finish. Yeah, because we didn't get enough ki to get their guaranteed additional super attack. So, sure, let's see what Raditz does. Remember, you know, Raditz is an AoE, right? Oh, damn. Okay. Well, that sucks, because we could have seen Raditz actually get the AoE off, but the thing with Raditz, right? Actually, is his 3.2? It's just... Like, that doesn't do enough. It's like, AoE is just so pointless. It's, alright. We've got to get a stack in for Goku. Yeah, we have to take advantage and get stacks in. In some of these red zone stages, the Xeno Super Saiyans, you could get their stacks in for a while with them, right? Like Xeno Goku, like already now he's beginning to get to a pretty good defensive level. So by the time we get to Tech Bojack, who is, you know, locking and sealing every single turn, we're going to be looking good. Bardock is also building up. next turn he's going to be at full power, we're going to disintegrate in Bojack. Yeah, Bardock does also seal on his 18 key, which can be helpful, right, in some Super Battle Road stages. I mean, Bardock is on a lot of category teams, right? And he's on lower level teams that could use help. All-out struggle, storied figures, right? I don't know that I'd call Entrusted Will a horrible team, but that's another team, right, he could help out with. Should I transform with the LR Gods? We can use Broly's active skill. Huh. Should I transform with the LR Gods here? I think so. Yeah. Let's go ahead and transform with the LR Gods. This will help a lot. Alright, so we should be able to make very, very quick work of Bojack here. Oh, nice. A lot of int orbs for the healing. I think we'll probably take Bojack down next turn. We'll get Xeno Goku on slot 1 to get another stack. LR Bardock is going to be looking pretty good in slot 2. Should be doing a lot of damage at this point. Probably could break an 8 million attack set. Oh, that's ideal right there. Yep. God Goku getting super attacked by the movie boss, you know, enemy. Nice 13k damage, Bojack. Very impressive. Very, very impressive, Bojack. Alright, 8.36, huh? Yeah, they're just different, right? What do they have? The guaranteed additional super, the attack, like, you know, like canceling animation, like animation ability. They're just so freaking good. I absolutely adore the 7th anniversary LRs. Look how much health Bojack has. He's crazy. That was a lot of damage on a normal attack, by the way. I mean, super effective against all types, right? Will certainly help out. Because remember, the gods slash blues, they get super effective. Is it at 18 key? I think it's at 18 key. They're guaranteed super effective against all types, right? Because they get the guaranteed additional and the super effective based on their key. So they get the super effective at 16 key. And then the guaranteed additional at 20 key. Okay. We're going to do Raditz's active skill here. I think I will. Let's go ahead and just pop this real fast. Yeah. Yeah, we've already seen it in the video, right? Well, I'll just play it. Whatever.
程度か。今度は俺の番かな。では技の見本を見せてやろう。
See, I will say this. It's not the craziest ever. You know, Super Battle Road with the guaranteed stun is where it can be really helpful, but I'll take the free damage, right? Raditz's active skill is not going to be tough to get in these difficult content stages. All right, so we're at 200k defense right here for Bardock. He's only getting 30% from his 18 key, so against Tech Bojack, things are going to be very, very scary, very spooky. We're going to have to be very, very careful. Well, I say that, but I mean, Tech Bojack's just going to lock or seal us. He's such a prick. All right, 7.74. I mean, this is working well. You know, this is the red zone. Bojack, I'm telling y'all, like, in my runs, right, with the Ginyu Force, oh, he's still taking damage, damn. But in my runs with the Ginyu Force, right, full Ginyu Force team, I'm going to no item every single stage with a full Ginyu Force team. Okay, there we go. That's a good turn for Raditz right there. That's not bad. Okay, Raditz. I'll definitely take that. That's where the additional super really came in handy. Raditz did a lot of damage on that turn. And then with the additional super, his defense would have been pretty good as well. So I think, like, Raditz, his destiny is just exactly like that, as a floater. Ooh, boy. Okay. Well, we're going to lose a lot of links on the gods. Not really too much I could do there. This is a 55% Raditz, so this is about to be probably not good. I could say that. All right, let's see how we do on this turn. Bojack, wow, okay. Bojack is very unfair with the seal and the lock. Well, my point that I was starting to say was Bojack gave me more trouble no iteming with the Ginyu Force than any other fight outside of Broly, who is the hardest fight in the game by far, right? Even Omega went down pretty free, honestly, to the Ginyu Force. But Bojack, because every single turn, Tech Bojack locks and seals. It's busted. This is a 55% Raditz, by the way, taking 80k right there, so don't really hold that against him. I mean, Raditz is truly dreadful at 55%. There's not... this might be shocking to some. There's not a lot of Raditzes on the friends list right now, so, you know, definitely want to keep that in mind. All right, let's see what we do in this rotation right here. Broly, if he gets locked in slot 1, it's fine. Wow, dude, what? Are you serious? Well, I guess that's the end of our run, man. Stupid. How dumb. Ugh. I can't put Bardock in the second slot. This is exactly why I'm talking about how hard Bojack is. Nearly every unit in the game is getting defense when they super attack now. Bojack sealing Bardock means Bardock is stuck at that 200k defense. If I try and keep Bardock on rotation, we die. Damn it, man. Maybe I shouldn't have gone against Bojack. We'll play Broly's active skill. We'll let this rotation finish up. And then we'll probably finish the video. Let me know what you guys think of LR Bardock on the 200%. But, I mean, you guys see, like, he performed well in this red zone attempt. Like, he definitely was able to get it done. Okay, so we'll do this. Definitely gonna have to do this right here to get him the extra health. And then, I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. Notice how good Bardock is with Ki, though. That's always one thing that's really good. I mean, sure, he's being helped out, you know, Shattering Limit and Prepare for Battle from Xenogoku, as well as the support Ki from Xenogoku, but still, Bardock has not exactly been a struggle for Ki with Bardock. Here's Legendary Super Saiyan Broly looking good. This guy's good. This guy's looking real strong still. Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. So if you're... Oh, no, Broly. Look at him go. God damn. If you pulled Broly last Saiyan Day, hey, guess what? He's still good even right now. Actually, I think we could get the dub here. I think we're going to beat Bojack. Any red zone win I could get, sure. We'll go ahead and put that in video. Nice. Xenogoku double supering here. We'd live a super attack. I think we would survive a super attack, even from Bojack. Because remember, we are on a 200% team, although the only character getting the 200% is Bardock. Again, Raditz, he's giving 170% to Pure Saiyan. Is that against Raditz? Or Bardock? Oh. Well, we lost. That's why Bojack is very... Like, Bojack killed us. Like, there's nothing we could have done, right? Like, he locked Broly in slot 1. All of his attacks were in the second slot. Bardock being... Like, I actually could not have survived that turn besides an item. That's exactly... Okay, well, good thing I'm sitting here like, whoa, you know, don't underrate Bojack. Bojack is very tough. And then he displayed it exactly right there. Right, I had, outside of using an item, there was no way to survive that turn because he locked Broly in slot 1. And by sealing Bardock, Bardock didn't have the defense to sit in slot 2, so nothing we could have done. Bardock did impress me, though. I thought he looked fairly good in this video under the 200% team. LR Bardock is going to look very interesting if, like, Team Bardock... Okay, what the hell? I don't know why that happened, but... if Team Bardock gets, like, a Bardock Dokkan Fest or something like that, which is definitely something that could happen. Dude, come on. I'm like 2 seconds away from ending anyway, but like we gotta see the amazing art. LR Bardock still has one of the best LR arts in the game for sure. But I do think we could get this exact moment of Bardock, I think could be a Dokkan Fest. With the same name update, you know, on a Team Bardock team, you probably still would run this guy and the Dokkan Fest Bardock. This guy could still be very powerful in the future. I'm gonna tell you all that right now. I like this guy. His EZA, he looks good. I was pretty impressed with this Bardock. I wish he had a little bit more defense, but his damage is pretty free and easy. You know, he's got the seal for Super Battle Road. There's some spots where this guy could definitely look fairly good and be fairly helpful in difficult content. So let me know what you guys think of Bardock. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.